The United States possesses the world's most powerful military force, especially after establishing its dominant position through the Second World War. As the country with the most overseas military bases, the U.S. military also has the most powerful surface fleet in the world. The traditional naval vessels, however, may not always meet the practical needs. Today, we will introduce a Pioneer-class expeditionary high-speed transport ship used for short-distance troop transport. The Pioneer-class is a type of transport ship with a displacement of about 1,500 tons, with a full load displacement of about 2,400 tons. Traditional amphibious assault ships and other vessels are responsible for large-scale long-distance troop transportation, while the Pioneer class is used for small to medium-scale maritime transport over short distances, serving as a relatively inexpensive alternative transport tool. The transport ship side looks similar to an enlarged landing craft, but it is actually a catamaran. It has a draft of less than 4.6 meters and is mainly used for calm nearshore surface navigation, unable to handle severe sea conditions. According to regulations, it cannot navigate in areas with sea conditions exceeding level 3, wave height 1.25 meters. The hull is made of aluminum, and the ship has a spacious interior designed to accommodate up to 46 crew members, although it typically only has 26 crew members. Its transport capacity should not be underestimated. The ship can transport up to approximately a battalion of troops, with a total of 312 passenger seats and corresponding cargo racks. In addition to the crew, it also provides 104 rest berths for passengers, as well as air conditioning, power outlets, and toilets in the passenger area. The transport ship has a certain degree of at-sea self-sufficiency, capable of sustaining itself for 4 days when transporting 312 passengers, and 14 days when transporting 104 passengers. In addition to the passenger cabin, the ship also has a 1,900 cubic meters mission bay where other goods can be transported. It has a 100-ton capacity ramp for loading and unloading, enabling it to transport and unload heavy equipment such as tanks and armored vehicles. The ship's stern has a helicopter deck that can support the landing and takeoff of heavy-duty helicopters like the CH-53 Super Stallion. The transport ship is powered by 4 MTU-20 V8000 M71L diesel engines, driven by 4 water jets, enabling the ship to reach a high speed of 43 knots. When carrying 600 to 700 tons of supplies, it can travel 1,200 nautical miles at a speed of 35 knots. Due to its nature as a regular transport ship, the Pioneer class does not have a strong weapons configuration, only equipped with 2.50 machine gun mounts at the bow and stern. The design of the ship's loading and unloading ramp takes into account the situation of underdeveloped overseas infrastructure, allowing it to adapt to rudimentary docks, a lesson learned by the U.S. military from actual combat experience. As a maritime transport ship for the U.S. Overseas Military Force, 15 ships are expected to be built, with 12 already completed by the end of 2020. The U.S. has also planned to improve the transport ship to enhance its adaptability at sea, carrying small manned submersibles and other special equipment for tasks such as anti-piracy operations with relatively low intensity. Furthermore, considering strengthening the deck's load capacity to carry the MV-22 Osprey tilt-rotor aircraft, enhancing its three-dimensional combat capability. Support ships for medical purposes are also under consideration. For the U.S. military constantly engaged in overseas operations, the Pioneer-class transport ship is a cost-effective and efficient equipment suitable for many regions, especially in the context of stability operations. Currently, these transport ships remain active and are expected to serve for a long time in the future. The Pioneer-class expeditionary high-speed transport ship is 103 meters long, 28.5 meters wide, with a draft of less than 4.6 meters, a full load displacement of about 2,400 tons, a carrying capacity of about 600 tons, a maximum speed of 43 knots, and a maximum range of 1,200 nautical miles.